Welcome to Above the Ring, Rising Sun, Above the Rings podcast covering our favorite promotion across the Pacific Ocean, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm your host, Sam the SLB. Alongside me, as always, is the man in black himself, Ethan. Guys, Wrestle Kingdom 18 is come and gone. This is our first Above the Ring podcast for the year, first Above the Ring Rising Sun podcast for the year, and most importantly, we're back with Bedlam Media. Bedlam Media is our parent podcast network. Please make sure, before you get into this, you like, subscribe, follow us for more New Japan content. Follow our Bedlam Media stuff, media_Bedlam, YouTube. I'm not sure if we have the Instagram up. We have an X account, Twitter, whatever you want to call it.
X gonna give it to you. Yeah.
X gonna give it to you. So we want to make note, by the time we record this, by the time we post this, we'll probably be halfway through, if not completed, with New Year's Dash. So we will not be covering on this show. Ethan will probably cover it on a later time. Ethan, how we feel about this year's Wrestle Kingdom?
Oof, I might need a cigarette. It was actually really good. By the way, Sam, yesterday was our 1 year anniversary of this podcast together.
Oh, it was. Wow. 1 year.
Yeah, let's go.
Here's to another, 10, 20, 30, 40 years of this.
Right? I saw on my Facebook, I was like, oh shit, I forgot about it. Don't be a second. I was like, oh yeah, me and Sam a year ago. Which time go by quick. But back to it. It was actually a good show. There's one match I was not a big fan of. You could probably guess what it is. The Never Open Weight title match was excellent. The Danielson caught up. I mean, obviously, bangers. Hiromu and Desperado, banger. The New Japan Rumble pre-show was actually fun. But I enjoyed it. I know some people were kind of like in the middle. I give it an overall 8 out of 10. Spoiler.
Nice. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good myself. I didn't finish watching it like I was mentioned before. Watch it between work and whatnot. But I watched most of it and watched what was important. We got a lot to talk about. A couple of things before we start, though. We'll go through the schedule in a second. Ethan has put together his top matches of 2023. It should be released sometime next week for you guys to watch.
Top 30, baby. Top 30.
Top 30 out of his 713 matches. So...
Okay, let me clear. So I originally put 670, and then when I was going for my list, I was like, yeah, I'm almost done. I got my top 30. I had 50 left over, so I had to recount. I'm like, no! I was like, I have 712, and I sent the list to same as Scott, and Scott's like, why? You have too many. I'm like, no, I don't. But spoiler, there is a lot of Will Ospreay.
I do want to make note to everybody here. We've never said this publicly. We've said it kind of like in our own back discussion. Ethan, group chat. Yep. Ethan here is going to be, I don't like rating things. I like watching things. I like telling you, hey, it was great. Hey, I didn't like it. Hey, it was mediocre. Ethan is going to be the official rater for matches going forward. I mean, last year too, but Ethan's going to be handling the ratings on matches. So the Ethan rating is the official Above the Ring rating. Now,
spoiler, 2 Ethan picks on the show.
Oh, man. We're already starting heavy. So, Ethan, I'm going to let you take the lead. We'll go through matches.
X I had allocation X. I was like, all right, let me go for the first. So, pre-show match, obviously our favorite thing, the New Japan Rumble. Like the last couple years, it's been 20 men, or last 4 men go to the KOPW top match on New Year's Dash. That's really the only match we know official tomorrow. So, the 4 men are Taiji Shimori, Gray O'Khan, Toriano, and Yo at 32 minutes and 40 seconds when he Gray O'Khan eliminated Chase Owens. I enjoy it. I 6 out of 10. I laugh for Yo bolted down the ring and he's going like this, super fast. Somehow he lost in a tracksuit. He lost his shoes, so the Indicate beat the shit out of them with them. Lost his socks somehow. And then him and Sho started fighting on the ramp. And Yo fell, and I could not stop laughing for 5 minutes straight. I felt so bad, but it was funny. And when Fujita Junior Hayato came out, he was almost like, when you fight with your sibling, and then the dad comes in? That's what it looked like. So he comes down, and he clotheslines both of them, and literally puts him in the headlock, and then drags him down to the ring. And then when Yo got there, he lost his socks. I'm like, dude, how'd you lose your socks? By Tiger Hattori, welcome back. That was awesome.
Yeah, this was great. I mean, and again, the mastermind himself, Toriano, has made it into the finals once again. At this point, I know he's had, I think, at least the first year, but Toriano is like synonymous now with the KOPW title. Like, I can't see him not involved with the KOPW title as long as he's with New Japan.
You know what's funny, Sam? So remember last year's Fatal 4? It was Okan, Sho, Yano, and Shingo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see a pattern where I'm going with this? You basically take half of last year's and you put in this year's. You switch Sho of Yo and you switch Shingo of Taiji.
You know, that is interesting. I didn't even notice that. That's all right. Well, I'm about it. I was actually excited when I found that was the final 4.
And Takashi Ichikawa came back. That was actually pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Fighting people like usual.
No, this was fun. I thought it was a great way to kick it off.
6 out of 10 for me, by the way.
Yeah, no, I mean, these are always fun. And going prior to KOPW, I think if you just like anyone needs a new, wants to taste New Japan, and Wrestle Kingdom, this is a great way to start because I always get hyped after watching this.
I enjoy. It was fun. I had a friend of mine. He texted. He's like, "Does it feel like a tag team rumble in a way?" Because you had 3 members uniting part of the match. You had Dean Decay. You had a fuck ton of Bullet Club members. Couple chaos groups. I'm like, I love it. I don't care. It was great. But 6 out of 10. But I figured Yano was gonna be 1. I mean, we didn't do predictions because we just didn't have time. Holidays and stuff. And then by the time I realized it was 2024, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna have time. But I figured Yano was gonna be 1. But it's cool seeing I was a little surprised Ishimori's in this. Like, I mean, I don't know, figured, but I wouldn't mind having him with the title, honestly. You know, fuck, give it to Okan so he could go to sex massage places.
With the KOPW title, man, I could really imagine what kind of match we'd be having there.
We're gonna have a sex shop match, pal. By the way, it's true because he goes on. If you go on Okan's Instagram, a lot of sex stuff. And I wish I was kidding, but I'm really not.
Now you got me wondering. I don't know if I follow him.
I do.
Hold on. I know now you bring this up. I can't like.
By the way, Mom, if you're watching this, sorry. Any family members watching this, I'm sorry.
Are you though? Are you though?
No, but I don't want to get yelled at.
That's fine. Hold a second, everyone. This is the first time I've actually. We don't usually do stuff like this. We don't usually get off the cusp.
No, never.
I don't follow him, but now I do.
His Twitter game is so great too. I like Okan. But it was basically for like it's basically anybody who has it on the card, got on the card basically. I wish Lube was on there though. That would have been funny. But did you notice? So you know how with the New Japan they come for like the crowd.
Yep.
This year, I don't know if they did this last year, but this year they ran down the ramp. I was like, I'm just tired of watching you guys run down the ramp. Like, my God.
Why is he getting a massage on his nuts?
I told you.
All right. Well, anyways, let's get into the first match on the main card here. We have Catch 22, TJP and Francesco Akira defeat in the Bullet Club War Dogs, Clock Carners, and Drilla Maloney for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles.
That threw me off guard. Oh, fuck. That was epic. Yeah, this was great too. 7 out of 10. 2 out of I like TJP, by the way, coming out and that I think it was like a Philippine, like a Greek mythology mask. I forget what the actual term was, so I do apologize, but I thought that was actually a badass look. And then Akira painting green flames on him. It kind of reminded me like when Balor does his entrances, like for wrestling, like the demon.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason they did that because they had a coffin match at Tokyo Dome back in December at Corkin Hall, which I thought was weird. But I kind of figured when the champs won, I figured they were gonna win like Catch 22. But this was great. This one's a 7 out of 10. And apparently Clark Connors' contract, by the way, is expired, by the way.
He's not renewing it?
I hope so, but I don't know. I just found out from Fightful today that apparently his contract's expired. Well, it's contract season anyway, right? So, well, for New Japan, but I think he should stay, honestly.
He should. I feel like his character is really starting to take hold under the War Dogs right now.
Yeah, I think him going to Bullet Club, but Ballet, I don't know what the fuck I almost said. Bullet Club was actually like one of the best things, honestly, for his career.
Yeah, you know, I'm not going to lie. There's something about this rendition of Bullet Club I really like because it's a lot of, not that there weren't unknowns before, and maybe this is my first time I'm experiencing the unknowns join, but there's a lot of like very new talent, like fresh talent.
John Maloney, by the way, what a fucking beast.
Mm-hmm.
They had like a body, I forget the actual like anyway, they had like basically a bodybuilder contest at the end of the year. He came second. Doki won. I'm like, yeah, attaboy, Doki, let's go. Now win some titles.
No, what? Because of the Doki Jokey.
The Doki. But actually, I'm glad you brought it. So guess who's coming back in March? Gino. Let's fucking go.
Gino's coming back. That's nice. Awesome.
Because someone tweeted Chris, we're getting off the cup, but you know what? Who fucking cares? It's the first year. So someone tweeted Chris, like, is Gino going to be at Wrestle Kingdom? And Chris, like, no, but he's going to be at New Japan. I'm like, yes! Let's go! Sam! We get to hear it's the Doki Choki, Kevin. It's the Doki Choki. Oh, please, Gino, please. Yes, let's go. I'm pumped. But, like, back to Junior Tag Team, I could see him doing, like, a dog color match. Because that was some weird dog colors they had at the Tokyo Dome. Did you see it? Like that? You know how like in AEW it's like small like this.
Yeah.
The one Connors had was like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like cover your whole neck. I was like, Jesus Christ, man! What kind of dog are you bringing? You got the dog in me, bro.
Here's the next. We're gonna have over the next one. This match actually, I was shocked, especially with recent events. This is not how I thought this was gonna go. Hiroshi Tanahashi taking on, defeating Zack Sabre Jr., becoming the new New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Champion.
The dinner tray champion.
Not only do we have President Tanahashi, we have Television Champion Tanahashi.
Two-belt Tanahashi.
Mm-hmm.
He used his presidency. I'm cashing in, brother.
This is a fun, quick match. I thought
8:53. By the way, this went, and the junior tag went 9:38. Which I mean, a lot of people were complaining how short some of these matches, but I mean, you got 11 matches overall, so I kind of can see. And plus, you're walking down that big ramp, so that's like 5 minutes itself. But yeah, I mean, that's fun. This one's surprised because Zack Sabre won it at actually Wrestle Kingdom last year, then defeating Ren Narita. So
yep. I do remember that. And I feel like that's almost an omen when because they did call that out. They're like, oh yeah, it's been like 1 year around the sun. And I sat there for a moment and I'm like, that's kind of like just saying he's going to lose it. Because I feel like that's like anytime somebody says that. But I thought this was, it's Zach. Tanahashi looked pretty decent.
This is the best he looked in a while, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that.
Like single wise, I meant not like I just mean 1-on-1 action, but yeah. Since you brought the price, did anyone had that on the bingo card in 2023? I did not have that. So, but I guess the reason the other president got kicked out, I guess he had heat. I don't know. That's what I'm just reading. I guess he had heat with Okada and the boys and stuff. So I know what Okada's doing. And 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, by the way, for this match.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a good one.
Sorry, Sam. Out of the 11 matches, like, I mean, they had a great match before. Like, this was still good, but I wouldn't put, like, match of the year kind of thing. But it was still good, though. I mean, now Tanahashi's 2-belt champ.
Yeah, and especially since he, again, he's president, and he looked rough a little bit last year, but to see this match, it was good. And it was, I think part of it had to do because it was a singles match and it was short. It was under 9 minutes.
Yeah, because with the TV title, it's 15 minutes, right? So you kind of have to not speed it up itself. I mean, because Tanahashi going 30 minutes to an hour if he wanted to. But all right, now let's move on to one of the matches I was really excited for.
Yeah, we had Yuya Uemura taking on defeating Yota Tsuji in a singles match.
10:57, by the way. This went.
Yeah, this was the one I was looking forward to. This is what I feel like you could have as a future this is a future main event. These two guys.
All right, you want a hot take, Sam, for 2024?
Hot take.
All right, Tsuji wins G1, Uemura wins wait, hold on, I fucked that up. No, all right. Tsuji will win G1 and Uemura, or Tsuji will be world champ by the end of the year.
So there's something about him that I've noticed since the beginning where he just seems world champion material. So you know what? I will make an early bet. Tsuji's in the finals of the G1 this year.
I hope so. I really hope so. I could see them winning New Japan Cup too, maybe. By the way, they did put up the schedule for New Japan, like the dates, not the brackets and stuff. Anyway, I see these two guys future world champions, is what I'm trying to say, basically. Mm-hmm. But when we get to the world title match, I'll talk about what I was thinking before. But this was great. I mean, these two just like beat each other up for 11 minutes. It was fucking great.
Yep. The next three are the ones
7 out of 10, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to give you 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid 7 out of 10 show.
Now here's my shitty match of the night.
I'll let you take the lead on these three because I wasn't able to get to these.
Oh, okay. So shitty match of the night. House of Torture, Trinity and Evil defeating Shota Umino and Kita Kiyomiya at 7 minutes and 6 seconds via double cross at Umino. Yeah. Next.
It happened.
It happened. I honestly wish it was just Narita and Umino. And by the way, Sam, on Noah, they're showing Tuesday, the first show of the year. Mm-hmm. 4 of these guys were part of a 12-man elimination tag at their Noah show, and Team Kiyomiya won, beating all 6 members of House of Torture. But yeah, anyway, back wrestling. This is skippable 5 out of 10. This is the weakest thing on the show for me.
Really? House of Torture's the weakest thing on the card for you, Ethan? Why would you say such a thing?
Because they're fucking ass. There's my first ass moment of 2024.
Ass of torture.
God damn it, Sam. That's what she said. Next match, number boy title. Tama Tonga defeats Shingo Takagi for fuck's sakes at 13 minutes and 46 seconds via DSD. And Tama Tonga comes the 4-time champ. Please don't give him Tama Tonga the title. I like both guys, but here's why I said. So remember saying when I said there's a reason why you might be pissed off about this match for a sec?
Yep. So
Tama Tonga is after the match that he's not coming back to Japan. He wants to spend more time close to his family. Hold on, I'll get the exact quote. Hold on. Wait. Let me read the whole thing and then I want your right. Hold on. 1 sec. Wait, don't. Okay, here we go. He said that Wrestle Kingdom 18, that his last month competing in New Japan and his place competing in America going forward. Spend time with the family stuff. Okay, I get. I mean, trust me, probably a lot of wrestlers far away from their kids, but what was the point of giving him the title if he just dropped that fucking bombshell?
Is he going to spend time in Strong?
What, once every 3 months? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Weird. Yeah. No, now don't get me wrong. I liked the match. It was super great. I 7 out of 10 as well. But honestly, I mean, I'm not the only one who thought this was dumb because everybody's like, so what was the point of giving him the title for him to drop that? And I like both guys. Don't get me wrong, but honestly, this was so dumb. Why?
No, if you're leaving. Interesting. So is that like a statement, or do you think that's a kayfabe statement? Because
I think that's more of a shoot. I'm not gonna lie, to be honest with you.
Because unless he's going to like say, because let's use a hypothetical here, he might be factually true, but however, he might go over there and he might sign with AEW, and then I don't know, somebody else goes, "Hey, you took that belt. I'm coming to take it back from you," and boom, let's say it all in. Somebody comes, takes the belt, and leaves.
Please don't Paul Carl Anderson. That's all I'm fucking begging for. I could see him going to AEW just where he could kind of do the Ospreay contract where he could stay, like do New Japan stuff. But I don't know. I like the match, but this honestly, Tom does not need this title, and they're so dumb saying that after he just won the belt for the 4th time.
Yeah, I mean he don't get. I don't know. I'll have to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch the match. But that's really weird. I don't know. I have a lot of questions, and we still have
We
New
all
Year's
do.
Dash, and who knows?
I think if he does a drop by New Year's Dash, I'm saying, what's the last? Well, we'll go over the schedule after the review. Oh shit, what's the last? New Beginning, isn't it?
I believe so, but we'll look at that.
Anyway, by the end of January, I'm just gonna say just be safe because I came up the top of my brain what it was. But if he has to drop on it, then what the fuck are we doing? Like Jesus Christ.
Could be Battle in the Valley.
Oh oh yeah, shit. That's right. That's next Saturday actually. But I'll move on to.
So while you do that, Ethan, the next match we have, let's see. We have Gorillas of Destiny taking on and defeating Bishamon. Winner takes all to become the new IWGP Tag and the Strong Openweight Tag Champions.
This went 9:47, and the move was Thunderstrike 901. ACDC's beginning their royalties. Just 1 sec, I got my dog. Just give me 1 sec.
Yeah, that's fine. I had this piece of burger stuck in my tooth.
Anyway, back to wrestling for a sec. This was actually fun. I liked their finals way better, to be honest with you. I mean, I figured we all knew that to come here they weren't gonna go 40 minutes again, but it's funny how I don't know if you saw this part. So when Marty Salvi was holding the titles, he was trying to hold them up, but he couldn't because they're all going around his body. So ELP's just like, here, I'll help you here, and just pet his head. I'm like, that's such a Canadian thing to do. But it was funny how it was fun. I just went 7 out of 10. It's crazy how I actually thought they had a one where they hit the springboard Thunder Kids 86. I was like, oh, that's it. And Goto kicks out the last second. Mm-hmm. So EOP brings out to CR3. He hasn't done that in a while. It's basically just a like behind your arm, double arm power driver. Basically, think of Gosh style, just would have like cook in the crotch. And then Hikuleo goes to the top. I wasn't expecting Hikuleo going to the top rope for a tall basher. But I mean, I'm glad they're on the tag titles. I mean, that's good. Do you think they'll unify them, or do you think they'll just do what they did last year with Bishamon and just say double champions kind of thing?
I don't know. I'm thinking we're talking about what are they doing with Strong? Are they still doing this, like you said, once every 3 months kind of deal?
Okay, well, not every 3 months, exactly. But well, they got a show next Saturday. I don't know if they haven't said anything for February yet. And then I don't know what they're doing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's
Strong's just basically on demand shows now from old stage shows.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be. I could see what you're saying happens, but I'm not sure. Um, but I don't know. I'd be cool either way, especially giving ELP some kind of like street cred.
Yeah, but I'm pretty glad they honestly. I mean, the strong weight top bridge got unified with the Continental Crown title, so who fucking knows in this street? And also, Julia still has the strong women's title in Stardom.
Isn't she supposed to? Rumor has it going to WWE though.
Oh fuck, we're going back. Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
Honestly, no, I'm not blaming you. Honestly, I'll blame when I see it. I'm just gonna be brutally honest.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know, because
No,
I know she's one of the more popular talents over there. So
by the way, she had a great match with Megan Bayne at Dream Queendom in December, so that was a banger. I'm just telling everybody now.
right.
But yeah, that winner takes all match was fun. But out of the three they had like in the last month, this is probably my least favorite. Obviously, the World Tag Finals being number one, but this was still a fun match. But let's see what they do if they're gonna be like undisputed, like WWE undisputed tag champs. Which, please, for God, please don't do that. Just either retire the strong tag titles or fucking do something with them. Pull a Dave Finlay. I don't know. Actually, don't pull a Dave Finlay. By the way, I meant speaking of tag. Did you see the junior tag titles? They're white strap now. I thought that looked badass. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like thinking about it, and it didn't cross my mind, but I remember that they were wearing white. They were coming out wearing white.
Yeah.
So
So what at the press conference? I think the junior tag title match was first because I think for the press they go in order of the matches.
yep.
And well, they originally had the blackstrap tag titles, but Bulk were like, no, I don't want to basically follow the legacy of that. And then they whip out the that's what she said. Take out the white junior tag. I actually thought it looked pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I like the white. Sometimes don't do it with every belt, but you do it
No,
with
no, no.
certain belts.
Like the on spoiler, the global title actually looks really nice too. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I forgot to mention Dolph Ziggler and Ryan Nemeth for at ringside for this match.
Is this where they came out?
That's when they came out, yeah, right before this match here. Basically halfway, but or sorry, Nick Nemeth. Sorry.
Wild. I knew he was going to come up somewhere because he still. I feel like he still has lots to show. And
Oh god, yeah.
I thought AEW would have been it, and maybe he still goes to AEW. I did not have New Japan. This is another one of those. Did you have this on your bingo card for 24? I did not have this on my bingo card.
Well, because so I didn't watch the show live because obviously I'm not getting up at 2:30 in the morning. Like I went on X and first thing was say Nick Davis here, Nick Davis here, and spoiler he gets in a fight with Finlay, which I'll tell more in a minute. But yeah, that threw me off, Garrett. Well, actually, you messaged me first. You're like, you were expecting this. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then ding, big picture Nick Nemeth. I was like, oh shit, Nick, holy fuck, I didn't have that on my. I know how we all go like, oh, he's going to AEW from WWE, but honestly, out of that release list, I could see Ziggler. Just leave me alone. I'm going to call him Ziggler for a second, just because of his brother and stuff. But other than that, like, I don't know. Everybody else should just go somewhere else. But I wouldn't mind having a run in New Japan for a bit.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, and especially, I mean, he. How do I say this?
Steal the show.
He's a show stealer, and I think if you put him in New Japan, you're gonna see some bangers.
Him and Okada, him and Tanahashi. Fuck.
We could do this all day. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on to the junior title match. El Desperado ends Hiromu Takahashi's story of going 12 defenses at 14 minutes, 21 seconds for Penko Loco. This fucking rule. Ethan pick 8 out of 10.
Like I was telling you before, I couldn't watch the whole thing, so I made sure I started at a good spot, and this is where I started because I knew this was going to be incredible.
This was so beautiful. Out of the matches I had, though, I forget how many they had, but my favorite one still is the finals of the 2020 Best Super Juniors, like when they did during COVID with the World Tag League.
Yep.
Holy fuck! I mean, El Desperado looked badass with the black and red. I like the story how basically he was working on the leg a lot, and he tried to go for Panko logo, but he couldn't a few times, so Hiromu went after him. I kind of wish Hiromu would take it away just so he can do the 12, Ghetto loves doing those fucking 3 beats and shit. I was a little surprised in a way, but I'm glad he kind of ended. I wouldn't say stale, but it's just like, all right, he held it too many times. I think he should go after never open title now, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, he's like, again, kind of like I was saying about Toriano and the KOPW title. Takahashi's like synonymous with the junior heavyweight, and I'm looking forward to see what happens here because I wasn't gonna be mad whoever won, but I'm glad to see El Desperado finally, end that reign, get it, holding the title, and yeah, we'll just see what happens at New Year's Dash.
I can see Hiromu winning the junior tag title because that's the only thing he hasn't won, like junior tag title or junior title wise situation. By the way, Master Wow and Yoshimura Kamaru challenge El Desperado for the title, so we'll wait and see when that's happening.
All right.
El Desperado exploding.
Here's one that I think probably the most predictable match on the card.
I would say, to be honest, yeah.
David Finlay taking on defeat Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley for the new Global Heavyweight Championship. The moment that Will Ospreay signed with AEW, I think you said it to me like, Sam, Finlay's winning. If these two guys are AEW guys now, why aren't you going to give it to the New Japan guy?
Cool. We weren't even doing predictions. I didn't even fucking call this. But, so, okay, well, originally I said Ospreay before I found out, like, he signed. And as soon as he signed, that's when I'm like, Finley's winning. Oh, no, I said the one with me and Scott. That's when I said it. I didn't.
Yes. Yes, because we were talking about it.
That one we got wrong, by the way, for predictions, but we did the extra point.
But, rightfully so. I think Finlay, being part of New Japan, he needs the belt. I think for me, Finlay is starting to fall. I was waiting for him to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he might be right now. And I like Finlay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's something about him that's very lackluster in Bullet Club as a leader.
It's now, I feel like now it's now or never for him now. Like, prove something, because I feel like the last 2 months he's just been kind of there.
Yeah, because, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Excuse me.
Jay White was always on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Omega was, had he stayed long, he would have been on the top, but he was always, he went up fast.
Mm-hmm. That match with Okada helped him, I found. Matches, sorry. I should say with Okada.
Yeah, absolutely. And if he stayed with New Japan, he'd probably still be one of the top dogs.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
AJ Styles, always on the top there.
The only one that hasn't really got to the top, well, if you're counting Juniorvich, was Prince Devitt, because he only challenged for the title once. But he never won it, because obviously he was a junior. But
yeah, but he also, he did found the group, so I'll give him a little bit of a slack.
Pass. Yeah, that's why I'm not saying bad, because he obviously found the group. But
like everyone else kind of went up, and, when you have a group this powerful or this, popular, the next guy should always take it to the next level, which, again, I feel like even Jay White, for a while, I was like, Jay White's going to be the guy to do this? I'm not sure about that. And Jay White made it even... He did some incredible stuff with Bullet Club. But now we got David Finlay, and I think he's brought in all these new guys that nobody knows, which is great.
It was great. I like some... Oh, go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
Yeah, but now we're like, all right, well, what are you doing?
Prove to me, Finlay.
Because he's starting to do the House of Torture stuff a little bit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
That was my thought with the win on this match here. So I understand shenanigans, but this was starting to get all House of Torture-y.
So I like the match. This was 7 out of 10 for me, but a few nitpicks. Yes, I'm going to nitpick, leave me alone. This went 22 minutes. This did not need to go 22 minutes.
No.
I would have cut 5 minutes. I like Gabe Kidnall's column, but like you said, it's just getting a little too House of Torture for me. Slowly, not fully there. Don't get your panties in a bunch, everybody. Yeah, I did like the Swanton bomb from Ospreay off top rope, and poor Coughlin just fucking ass basically went through the table and he's just sitting there. And now he's a meme. I felt so it was funny, but he's just like sitting there. I'm like, oh no. But I like at the press conference, I don't know if you were watching, Sam. I saw clips. So when they were talking about the global title, Ospreay literally put his chair over the Moxley, and he's like, I want to ceasefire like 5 minutes. Me and you team up, be up Finley. And he offered him 2 non-alcoholic beers. And Moxley's like, you got 5 minutes. That's it. And then after that, me and you were beating the shit out of each other. Ospreay said, by the way, him and Moxley still have unfinished business. Because if you remember, at Wednesday last April, when Moxley won, it was kind of like that, kind of like fucky finish.
Yep.
Where Ospreay didn't tab, or he had short. I forget the ending. Basically, it was fucky finish. I wouldn't mind seeing that again, honestly. It was still a good match, but that kind of left taste by it. But like this triple threat match was good. Like I said, just a little too long for my liking. I kind of wish they cut like 5 minutes at the most. A lot of crowd brawling too, and I liked so Ospreay, Scott might like this. He came out in Assassin's Creed attire, and Moxley was oh shit,
is he Red Hood?
Red Hood, thank you. Came out blinked enough, and then Dave Finlay just came out like Dave Finlay. And now, actually, speaking of Nick Nemeth, so after the match, him and Nemeth just start fucking fist fighting.
Interesting.
Storyline, guys. Storyline, not CM Punk play.
I'm very curious to see where this goes now.
So, backstage comment. Did you ever see this far reveal going around? So, it was like a judge. I guess she denied this guy's probation, so he like flew over the thing that go.
Yes, that's in the news right now, right?
Yeah. So the reason I brought that up is because Dave Finlay was doing backstage comments, and I don't know where Nemeth just went wee, like flew. I mean, he flew it after. By the way, if you haven't checked that backstage comment, what a fucking promo he cut! Holy shit! I'm talking about Sigler, by the way, not Ryan Nemeth. Nick Nemeth cut a great promo. It was actually fantastic. I'm pretty excited for this global title feud between these two.
Yeah, I'm excited again to see what he's Nemeth, Ziggler, however you want to refer to him as currently right now.
Dolph Nemeth.
Dolph Nemeth. Well, I'll stick with Dolph Nemeth. That works. Dolph Nemeth.
Nick Sigler. That'd be funny if you actually heard that and actually take that. That'd be fucking funny. If that happens, I'm coming on the show bragging.
Oh yeah, no, you get all the bragging rights there. Do we want to talk about the best match of the night?
Fuck yeah, let's go. I've been waiting. Cisco Okada defeat Brian Danielson in 23 minutes and 24 seconds via Rainmaker. This fucking rule, 10 out of 10. My first 10 out of 10 of the year.
Yeah, this was they went hard. There was everything about this match that I wanted. This delivered so hard. The storytelling between, I'm going to break his arm, and Okada going after his eye, and then the end after the pin, and they both bowed to each other. It was a moment. It was emotional, I would say.
Don't get fined, Brian. Don't get fined. By the way, Sam, me and you were free because we didn't talk crap on social media, so no fines for me and Sam. But it was funny during the press conference yesterday. His microphone wasn't working, so I think she was like a translator. I forget who the lady was, but she basically turned it on for him, and he's like, "Finley, turn off my microphone." I'm like, "You did him dirty. Come on, man." Back to the global title match for a second. So Moxley did say backstage that he's teasing to bring more BCC members to Japan. Brian, Yuta, Claudio. I didn't also bring British Shafir. Honestly, I could see Shafir being BCC, like for the female side. I actually thought that'd be not a big fan of Shafir, but I think that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, back to this Danielson match. I love how he did the yes chants. And everybody's like, dude, you're going to get fined by WWE. Stop it. But he closed his eyes, though, because he was going for the Psycho knee. And I think he was soaking in the moment, because that's his first time in the Dome since 04, right? So, But this was fucking fantastic. And also, he says he wants to face Ishii, Shingo, Desperado Hiromu. Please, yes, sign me up. I want to see this. Put him in G1 for once.
There's so much. He's can do and will do in the Dome. I know he said that he wants to slow down.
He wants to do 5 or 10 matches per year after his full-time run.
Yeah, so I don't know how long we have on that. but I guess we can we'll wait and see.
This is, by the way, this is my first 10 out of 10 of the year. And look, by the way, Sam, so I did 700 matches for this year. I don't know if I'm going to do 700, just I'd rather go over and under. I already have 11 matches already so far. And we're not even the first week.
That's why you're keeping track of this all. All right.
I need my knee spreadsheet, but this rule, I would not. You know what, Sam? Fuck it. I'm going to book this here. Okada Danielson 3, 60-minute Iron Man match. Let's book it.
Where?
Ah, shit. Ooh. So they did AEW the first time. By the way, this was better than a Forbidden Door by a little bit. By the way, Okada Danielson, spoiler, is on my top 30. I'm not going to give you what number because watch the video. Second. All
in? I'm thinking all in.
All in.
Because
state or Canada, Japan, fuck America. No offense, Sam. England.
I think it would be. Could you imagine that crowd losing their mind?
But this was great, though. I wouldn't mind actually one more match between these two guys. In all seriousness, though.
Agreed. All right. Main event. Tetsuya Naito taking on defeating Sanada to become the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. This might have been one of the best bouts I think Sanada had as champion.
For me, one of three. Hiromu and Tsuji were the other two.
Okay.
This one was 7 out of 10 for. And by the way, look, Sam, this didn't go 40 minutes. This went 25 minutes, 42 seconds. And Naito finished his story.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a longer match, but no, this was good. I think he had hit his stride. Again, I don't dislike Sanada.
I don't either now.
But there was something about his story I was just kind of like getting all right. Like the baby face lasts only so long.
It does, yeah.
So for me, I don't know. I was just glad to move on and see where this title was going to go because he had been almost a year with this title.
Yeah, he won in April. Yeah, April. So
Cup. New Japan Cup.
Well, no, he won. Yeah, he won New Japan Cup. Yeah, he beat Okada April. Yeah, okay, we got the map right. November. So that's like 9 months, 10 months, somewhere. No, wait, my math's fucked up. Anyway, it's been almost a year. That's my whole point. But that's and Naito fight like a fish story. He was trying to do his World Cup at House Door to try to beat the shit out of him, but Sanada made the save, and then Naito actually got to do his World Cup finally.
Yeah, no, this was good. Great way to end it. A lot of good storytelling here. Again, it was quick, faster than I thought it would be. But overall, I thought the show was good.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. That's good. Good Ethan rating. So by the time this drops, we will have had, or it will be going on, the New Year's Dash. So Ethan, I don't know if you're covering that at all.
Might be. If I'll try to. If not, I might bring somebody on. I'll figure something out. If I don't, then whatever. I'll just post results. If I have time, let's just be honest.
Yeah, if we get the results, great. But looking forward to that as well. Let's quickly hop over to the schedule. Like we said, I forgot to do this before we started, but here we are hopping over. So now we have New Year's Dash on the 5th of this, January. Saturday, January 13th, we have Battle in the Valley in San Jose, California. New Beginning in Nagoya, Saturday, January 20th. And then the Road to New Beginning, January 21st through February 10th. And then New Beginning in Osaka on February 11th. So already the new year, new beginning, if you will.
But
I can't believe we're already talking about Wrestle Kingdom 18. It's come and gone, and the new year started.
Which is fucking crazy. I know, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, it's over? Might have to go back.
Yeah, exactly. But guys, thank you so much for listening. This is a new year, new Bedlam, new Above the Ring. Guys, make sure you follow us, like, share, subscribe, everything that we're on. Expect some growth from not just the Above the Ring side, but the Bedlam Media side as well. You can find us on everything: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. On those things, tell people why Above the Ring and Bedlam Media are the podcasts of your choosing and why they should listen to us as well. Once again, guys, thank you so much for listening. And as always, as we like to say, do not forget to join the Bedlam.